Taylor, perhaps the greatest athlete Ireland has ever produced. The Cass Killer, Jessica McCaskill, one of the best fighters in the world today, who fights out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner. And now, from Bray, Ireland, here is a two-division undisputed champion of the world, introducing simply the best, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner from Chicago, Illinois, here is a women's two-weight division world champion and an undisputed women's welterweight champion of the world, Jessica McCaskill.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
It's cooled down a little bit. The fighters will love that. We might see a high-tempo fight here.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Left hook, it's finding its target. Beautiful counter shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. This is a rematch between Jessica McCaskill and Katie Taylor. They met in 2017 for the lightweight title, with Taylor winning a unanimous decision.
Jessica McCaskill, Katie Taylor. Now let's look at this fight. The first fight, they fought 10 rounds. Katie Taylor was sharp, beat it to the punch every time. The back end of the fight, that's when she starts to wear a bit. That's when people at ringside saying, is she losing it? What's happening here? That's when McCaskill came back, starts to pull back the fight, making Taylor have to really dig in deep and get it. But Taylor's timing is everything. She knew when to turn it on the last minute of each round, the last 30 seconds of each round, towards the back end. But it was obvious she was tiring towards the end. Of these signs of a tiring fighter? We don't know, but I tell you this, Taylor needs to be on her A game, otherwise it's going to slip away.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Oh, McCaskill might get knocked out. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Despite what the judges, we rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is here. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the corner man's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Straight on the offensive. You've got this. This next round we'll get...
Again, mix it up, body and hair, be smart, change the angles.
We're going to go real fast, real hard, straight in. Don't give her any space, all right? Just fall over her the whole round. Get back out there.
They ring the bell, and here we go. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Incredible work rate. What an amazing environment, Johnny. A special night. These two gladiators going at it in the outdoors.
It's been a long, long day, Todd. They've been drinking, they've been at the sun, they've been having a good time. But this is what they've been waiting for. This crowd can be very unpredictable and kind of sensible. It's night time now. They're waiting for the big fight. There's a lot of pressure on these fighters' shoulders to get that job done and perform.
Oh no, Katie Taylor, and down goes Katie Taylor. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
The straight right just misses. Oh, McCaskill just got Jessica McCaskill is down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Absolutely crazy.
She is shattered. We're going to go through.
And there's the bell to start the round. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Miss with that jab. Good counter punching. When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Catch and shoot. This has been a very competitive round between these two. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook won't score. Nice counter shot. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Good counter shot by her. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Straight in.
Mitch is gone. Finito kaput.
They're straight on the offensive. You've got this. This next round, we're
Again, mix it up, body and head, be smart, change the angles.
going to go real fast, real hard, straight in. Don't give her any space, all right? Just all over her the whole round. Get back out there, straight on the offensive. You've got this. This next round, we're going to...
Body and head.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot by her. fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Oh, we rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is now. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep. It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. What a shot! Down goes Jessica. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Talk about McCaskill in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Real fast, real hard, straight in.
Mitch is gone. Finito. Kaput.
They're straight on the offensive. You've got this. This next round, we're going
Again, mix it up, body and hair, be smart, change the angles.
to go real fast, real hard, straight in. Don't give her any space, all right? Just all over her the whole round. Get back out there, straight on the offensive. You've got this. This next round, we're going to
Body and hair, be smart, change the angles. You go in there.
Gatic. We're going to go real fast, real hard, straight in. Don't give.
You jumped all over. She's ready to go now. Just jump all over her.
You've got this. This next round, we're going to go out.
And there's the bell to start the round. So that's a 10-8 round. Got to turn things around here, Johnny. What do they do?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Holding nothing back here in the round. Caskilla goes down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I've got to see that again.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round. Well, she's back up, but there's no McCaskill stumbling backwards. She's in real trouble. And the Caskilla may have been put out of her misery. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Complete and total domination and another stoppage win.
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys...
Welcome to the Dark Destroyer himself, Nigel Benn. And when you talk about legendary fighters from England, this man has to be on the list. Ryan Spice Boy Rhodes, born, raised, and living in the Steel City, Sheffield, England.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, here is a middleweight and super middleweight champion of the world, known as the Dark Destroyer, introducing Nigel Benn. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Sheffield, England, here is a British, an international, and a European light middleweight champion, Ryan Spice Boy Rhodes.
So much hype surrounding this. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They better start respecting each other's punching power. And he just missed with that left jab. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. Somehow weathered. And before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Talk about Ben in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're ready.
And first one, stick him in the end of the jab and then start gathering your pace and then you swear. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. You don't want to lose his foot there.
Needs to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus this time.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back there.
Get your shots off. Don't give them anything. Go back and win the rounds, right?
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Go out there.
That's it. I need you to get back out there.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Just boxing. Be smart. Get your shots off and don't give them anything. Go back and win the round.
And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing.
Ryan Rhodes did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Say it ain't so, the Spice Boy is down. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I got to see that again.
back up, but the corner has to take some responsibility here and maybe stop this fight.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here. You'd like to see more jabs. It's code red time for Ryan Rhodes. Oh, the humanity! Ryan Rhodes is down! A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
No one would have blamed him if he didn't get up, but here we go again, and this could get ugly.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. They're back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. Talk about Rhodes in that last round. Well, this is They ring the bell, and here we go. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
On how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Stamina off the charts. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know Ryan Rhodes did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Down goes the Spice Boy. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. It's code red time for Ryan Rhodes. Let's talk about Rhodes in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Look across at him. Look at him now. Hanging down.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown.
And down goes Ryan Rhodes. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
A shot from the gods took him out.
he's back on his feet, but for how long? This could go south in a hurry.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Missing with the hook. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Ryan Rose did not take that punch well, and he may go down. He had his moment. Wise decision to take a knee here and get that mandatory 8 count.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
That right hook won't score. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Those counter punches have to hurt. Let's talk about Rhodes. And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. These two fighters are made for one another. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Beautiful counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. Ryan Rhodes just got walloped, and Rhodes goes to the canvas. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Rhodes in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. One punch could change everything in this battle. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Catch and shoot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Just misses with that left uppercut. That counter punch caught him clean. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about being in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Can't find a home with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action. Code red time for Ryan Rhodes. Oh, the humanity! Ryan Rhodes is down! And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That's not a
Stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime.